Hi, my name is Melissa O'Brien and I'm a registered dietitian partnering with Healthy West Chicago. Today, I wanted to give you some tips and tricks on using the nutrition facts label. The nutrition facts label is valuable for a couple of reasons. First, it can help you decide if a particular food item fits well into your diet plan. Also, the nutrition facts label can be used to compare two different food items to decide which one may be the better choice. When using the nutrition facts label, the best place to start is at the very top. The top of the nutrition facts label shows us the servings per container and the serving size. It's important to know the serving size of a food item. The serving size tells us how much of this food we can eat for all the numbers on the rest of the label to stay the same. If we choose to eat more of the serving size, then we have to increase the rest of the numbers. If we choose to eat less of the serving size, we can decrease the rest of the numbers. So the serving size is a guide. It doesn't mean that that's the amount we need to eat, but it's a good indication of the correct serving size for that particular food. Next, on the food label, we see the calories. This is the amount of calories per serving. So in this particular food label, if you eat 2/3 of a cup, that will be 230 calories. Again, if you increase the amount you eat, the calories would increase. If you decrease the amount you eat, you would decrease the calories. This can be used as a guide if you have an idea of your goal amount of calories for each day. Next, when looking at the food label, you'll see the percent daily value down the side. These percent daily values can be used as a guide in indicating which items are high in this food and which nutrients are lower in this food. A good guide is to try to limit things like fat, cholesterol, sodium. We want to limit the amount of these nutrients in our food. When looking at the percent daily value, a good indication would be if it is less than 5%, there's a low amount of that nutrient in the food. Also, for items we'd like to get enough of in our diet, we're looking at things like protein, our vitamins, potassium, and calcium. These items we would like to have a higher percent daily value. When looking at the percentage, if the percentage is above 20%, that would indicate that there's a high amount of that nutrient in the food. Other points to consider are total fat and total carbohydrates. Underneath the total fat on the nutrition facts label, you'll see that we also list out saturated fat and trans fat. These are items that we would like to limit. However, not all fat is created equal. Although we want to limit the amount of saturated fat in our diet, having some amount of unsaturated fat can be part of a healthy diet. Also, consider that just because a food might have 0 grams of total fat, it does not mean that it'll have 0 calories. Next, when looking at the total carbohydrate line, you can see that underneath total carbohydrates, there's dietary fiber, total sugar, and added sugar. Dietary fiber is a nutrient that we want to have more of. So looking for food items that have a higher amount of dietary fiber and a lower amount of added sugar. The added sugar line indicates that this is sugar we've added into the food that is not naturally there. So it's beneficial to try to limit the amount in our diet. Also keep in mind that the total carbohydrates include all of these numbers. So the total carbohydrates is a total of the dietary fiber and our total sugars. When you're looking at the food label, it can be difficult and overwhelming at first. However, with more practice and patience, you can use the food label as a valuable tool in deciding which foods fit best into your diet. Thank you.